December 4th, part 2, writing our stories. A friend of mine told me in passing one time, a dear friend, that when he was a boy, he worked for a time with his grandfather landscaping. And we talked a bit, and it turned out he had a wonderful story about growing up and the things he learned from his grandfather and the time he spent with him and remembering how much he loved his grandfather. That was a great story. And I wrote it up for him, and he liked it. We have to do more. In my own, for example, as you get older, you think about things like when you were young. And I remember with great love when I was about 14 or so, 15, and my brother was 3 years younger than I. He would have been, if I was 14, he was 11. And my father was a working man, but he didn't make much money at all. He was a railroader and worked very, very low wages. So we never went out to eat anywhere, ever, except once or twice. And those times are golden in my memory. I remember going to a place called Minnick's, Minnick', on a road on the side of a mountain between Lehighton, Pennsylvania and Palmerton, Pennsylvania. And it was a bar, and I remember where we sat. It had a space for people to dance. On the nights they had music. And it was a bar and had a grill, and we would get cheesesteaks. The first cheesesteaks I ever tasted were near Palmerton, Pennsylvania, not South Philadelphia. And I remember where we sat. I remember my mother and father. There was a row of tables on the right of that little small dance floor. And my father would have a beer, and I don't remember what my mother drank, and my brother and I would have a soda and each have a cheesesteak. And I was bigger and hungrier than my brother, and he ate his and I ate mine. I was dying for another one. 35 cents they cost. How's that? I remember 35 cents. That's just one story. You have the same stories. Write them down. Why not?